Welcome to C.Tube, where ancient Chinese strategy meets modern life. Through timeless tales of power, wisdom, and intrigue, we decode the art of decision-making, self-awareness, and navigating the complexities of career and life. Let history be your greatest teacher. In today's story, we journey back to the Tang Dynasty, where Emperor Taizong faced a rising tide of praise, omens, and flattery that threatened to distort the empire's priorities. More than just a tale of illusion and governance, this is a story about clarity, restraint, and the courage to prioritize truth over comfort. Let's step into the moment and see what it reveals about us today. Part 1. When peace reigned, so did omens. After Emperor Taizong of Tang ascended the throne, he implemented policies to let the people rest and recover. The nation quickly stabilized, rivers ran clear, and prosperity spread across the empire. With full granaries and peaceful homes, people rejoiced. "The Emperor of Tang is truly wise," they said. "Yes, we are truly living in a golden age," others echoed. Their praise was sincere. As the people's lives improved, their hearts lifted, and they began to notice auspicious signs in nature, unusual animals, strange celestial events, and rare flowers blooming. They saw them as heaven's affirmation of the dynasty's prosperity. But not everyone's motives were pure. Many officials, eager to curry favor with the emperor, began reporting these omens with increasing frequency. After all, emperors liked such signs. They suggested divine approval and cosmic harmony. Some officials even built their careers on these reports, rising in rank by pleasing the throne with tales of miraculous signs. Before long, reports flooded in one after another describing auspicious signs from all corners of the empire, and each one was tied, of course, to the emperor's virtue. Part 2. The Emperor Who Saw Through Flattery. At first, Emperor Taizong paid little attention, but as the number of reports grew, he began to grow suspicious. One day, two white magpies built a nest in a large pagoda tree right inside the palace grounds. Ministers quickly gathered to celebrate the event. "Your Majesty, this is a sign of great fortune," they exclaimed. But Taizong frowned. Then he spoke plainly. "Lately, I keep receiving reports of so-called auspicious omens. But what do they really mean? If the people are well fed and clothed, then even without omens, a ruler can still be counted among the sages like Yao and Shun. But if the people are starving and freezing to death, then no matter how many signs appear, the ruler is still like the tyrants, Ji and Zhou. I've read in the histories that during the later Wei dynasty, officials went as far as to burn sacred trees and cook rare birds to create omens. Do such things really prove an era is flourishing?" That day, the emperor ordered the magpie nest removed and the birds released back into the wild. He then issued a decree. Only grand omens, the kind truly worthy of heaven's attention, were to be reported to the court. All lesser signs were to be handled by local officials without disturbing the emperor. From that day forward, reports of divine signs declined. The court turned its attention back to real governance. Now, let's break it down into the key takeaways you won't want to forget. Having knowledge is only the beginning. It takes deep, meticulous reflection to uncover the true essence of a matter. Among all rulers in Chinese history, few can rival the legacy of Emperor Taizong of Tang. His achievements in both civil governance and military campaigns are legendary. The era known as the Reign of Zhengguan became a benchmark for enlightened rule praised even to this day. For most people, such unparalleled success would lead to pride and complacency, but Taizong remained clear-headed throughout. Staying clear-headed sounds easy, but in truth, it's one of the hardest things a person, especially a ruler, can do. It requires discipline in every small matter, and the willingness to question even what others take for granted. Take the matter of auspicious omens. They had been offered up to emperors across all dynasties, and were usually received with pleasure. Considering how well Taizong governed the empire, it would have seemed harmless, even natural, for him to accept a few congratulatory signs of divine favor. But he saw through it. He understood that signs and symbols are hollow, without substance. A strong nation and a content people bring peace, not magical birds or prophetic trees. If corruption spreads and officials grow lazy or greedy, then no amount of omens can save a dynasty. In such a world, the hungry will still revolt, and even the most glorious reign can collapse overnight. So Taizong chose to focus on real governance, not illusions. In doing so, he also stripped away the incentives for sycophants to gain favor through spectacle rather than service. This was not merely wisdom, it was a rare kind of political clarity, one that set him apart from other rulers. Contrast this with another emperor of the same dynasty. Emperor Xuanzong started his reign with remarkable achievements, only to grow complacent. Blinded by success, he let his guard down, and in that carelessness, the Tang dynasty began its descent from its golden peak. The same ruler, who had once been celebrated as enlightened, would later be blamed for the empire's fall into chaos. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into history and insight, don't forget to subscribe for more stories that reveal the wisdom behind the ages.